Weaving is the life of the people of Basay. It has been there for centuries already. But now we plan to give it more life, from ordinary mats to something more contemporary na maging part siya ng fashion. Lara is one way of revolutionizing the banig industry, but it does not end there.
Ako po ay si Anita Mindova Ogrimin. Ako po yung presidente ng Basey Association for Native Industry Growth, in short, Banig. Nakakataba ng aming puso na global na pag-uusapan na ito yung ginagawa ng mga weavers ng Basey. Nung tulungan po kami ni Congresswoman Antan, umangat yung presyo ng banig. Sa ngayon, nakakatulong na kami sa pamilya namin. Pangarap po namin na magkaroon kami ng sariling processing center ng banig. Pangarap din namin, mas umangat pa ang buhay ng mga weavers at saka yung mga nagtatanim din ng tikog.
Gusto namin na ma-encourage yung creativity ng mga Samarno, ng mga Basaynon para mas mapansin pa yung industry na to. And hopefully, it will alleviate poverty as well.
All right, we've got Congresswoman Shari Antan, and with her is Yen Nacario. Yen is the brand manager for Lara. So we'll tell. Let's start with this. Congresswoman Tan, we just read we read the story produced by the written by the Philippine News Agency about that bill asking for, among other things, for Basey. Do I pronounce it right? Basey, or is it Basay? Because I've heard it called Basay as well.
Basey.
Basey, okay. Basey, Samar, to be called the Banig capital. Okay. And then, so let's take that first. And then, also, for there to be funds made available for TICOG, for the development of TICOG, research and development of that particular type of grass. So first of all, please tell us about the bill and please tell us where it is right now, what the update is on it.
Yes, thank you, Bing. And thank you for this opportunity to spread the news about Banig. Well, basically, it's about the House Bill 6566 that it will give importance to Banig industry. Yun talaga basically ang nandoon nakapaloob sa bill. And at the same time, giving funds doon sa industry ng TICOG kasi ang dami nating mga programs na tinututukan pero etong sa banig weaving hindi siya gano'n na nabibigyan ng attention, and it's a century old in Basey. It's a tradition na century old na sa Basey, so we are pushing that the banig industry will be known not only in the Philippines but in the entire world. So yun sana na at saka makilala kami doon sa Basey. So
all right, Congresswoman, you put out two terms there. First is Banig, and then next is TICOG. For the benefit of whoever that still does not know what a Banig is, ano po yung Banig na yan at ano yung TICOG? Sige, let's just define definition of terms po muna tayo.
Okay, TICOG is the raw materials that we use dun sa paggawa ng banig. Okay? And usually yung TICOG, tinatanim ho siya dun mismo kung saan tayo nagtatanim ng palay. Okay? Now in the province of Samar, we have a vast land area. Malaki ho kasi sa geography po, third largest island ang Samar Island sa buong Pilipinas. So wala ho kaming problema as far as lupa ang pagtataniman ng TICOG. So before, since it's a century-old tradition in Basey, Samar, Unfortunately, nung pinuntahan ho namin yung lugar, bumibili pa ho kami ng tikog, the raw materials, in Leyte, part of Leyte and 3rd District. So sabi ko sa mga farmers at saka sa mga weavers, bakit tayo bibili sa ibang lugar if we can plant it here para it's additional income for our farmers. So we funded during the time that I was in the province as governor, we allocated funds. So their husbands, the farmers of the weavers, the husbands of the weavers who are also basically the farmers, planted it in their backyard and in their small areas na kung saan pwedeng tumubo yung banig. Yung tiko rather. So,
Okay.
dun
Yung
ho,
banig
dun
yung
ding,
tikog yung grass. Yung banig.
yes, the grass.
Yung tikog yung grass. Yan.
Yes. And then, after planting, pag nag-harvest na ho sila kasi may demand si banig weavers, kukuha na sila doon sa mga farmers, basically na mga husband din lang nila, para yun yung ginagamit at dinaday ho yun. With the help of the UST and DTI, we managed to have the facility and of course with the help also of the provincial government. Pero nung una ho, ang napansin ho namin, dalawa ho ang medyo naka-suppress nung makilala yung banig. One, medyo yung mga designs nila hindi ganun it's more on souvenir type. So we want to convert it into a lifestyle. So yung pangalawa naman ho, kung may demand man, hindi rin sila agad-agad nakaka-produce kasi matatanda na ho yung gumagawa ng banig. It's not passed dun sa mga bata or the new generation. So what we did, we discussed this with DepEd since we have this junior and senior high school curriculum in DepEd, and at the same time, we asked the help of TESDA and DTI para ho magkaroon ng module that will be parang mapupunta po sa DepEd para maituro dun sa mga bata.
Alright.
So, at saka, medyo demoralized ho sila kasi during that time, I think how much the per day lang nila, I think 150, di ba?
Yes,
Parang mga ganun lang. So, 150 pesos per day and they will, like in a bag na matatapos siya, it will take them around 4 to 5 days. So, maliit masyado yung kita nila. It's not really attractive for the young ones to engage in banig weaving. But when we started creating the brand of Lara, honestly, Lara is not a brand that will compete with the local producers, but it's a marketing brand na maghahatak sa mga local producers. Number one, to make their quality better. Second, to make their designs better. And third, to somehow provide additional income for the weavers or increase the salary of the weavers. And yung tatlong ho yun na ipaabot natin doon sa Basey. Yun ho.
Congresswoman, I'm going to show right now dito sa screen ko. I'm going to share this itong ano na to. Ayan, nakikita natin to this is from the Facebook page of Spark Samar. Ito actually one of the things that pupuntahan ninyo. So they're obviously in a cave and they are weaving. So please tell us ano po ito and bakit ito nasa isang tourism page po?
Yeah. Kasi ang nangyari sa amin, if we will look back dun sa image ng province ng Samar. When we say Samar, usually it's insurgency area. When we say Samar, it's disaster-prone area kasi na-Yolanda kami part nung 2013. And then when we say Samar, ay mahirap yung lugar na yan. So yung team ho namin sa probinsya, we look for an avenue that will turn the negative notion of Samar into something that is positive. That's why we rebrand the province to we name it Spark Samar. That's the rebranding of the province to make it positive. Now, we focus on the Tandaya Trail, which is the destination. It's a circuit within the province na mapupuntahan yung mga tourist destinations. And ang marami ho sa amin, we have the caves, we have the falls, we have the rapids, and you will really enjoy. Although, ano lang kami, underrated kami parate. Pero when people will visit there, they are really amazed of the beautiful spots that summer can offer.
I know. I
So,
was
nung
just
nakita na namin,
the videos.
kami.
Ang ganda.
Yes, po.
Oh, sige.
And then, nung start na kami sa pag-promote dun sa tourism, we found out that may kulang kasi lahat ng turista naghahanap ng pwedeng madala pa uwi. Even during Yolanda, there are NGOs and other people who want to help Yolanda victims, that they also want to bring a piece of it pauwi dun sa bahay nila or sa pamilya nila. So sabi ko, it's about time to engage or magkaroon tayo ng program na ma-enhance natin whatever food or whatever artisans that we have in our province. Kasi yun ang clamor ng mga turista. Wala ba kaming souvenir? Wala ba kaming pwedeng madala pa uwi? So, eto na, ginawa namin si Lara. But it's just a brand, marketing brand that will also parang hahatakin yung mga local brands namin doon sa...
Oh, sige. On that note, since nabanggit nyo na yung Lara, okay, let me just, yung nakita nyo kanina, that was, those were the women weaving, and they wanted, you want to weave the tikog grass, rather, into banig.
Yeah.
In a cave, right?
Yeah. Bing, ganito, ang tikog ho kasi, pag wini-weave siya, mas maigi siya at maganda ang quality pag nasa loob siya ng cave. Kasi mas malamig sa cave, so hindi siya matigas. And at the same time, weavers, nung mga sinaunang panahon, kung ano ang napapanaginipan nila, yun ang wini-weave nila.
What a powerful,
So yun ang history namin.
Yan, napakaganda. So, alam nyo mga kaibigan, mas mabuti pa Congresswoman nung unang panahon, talagang yung imagination ng mga tao, di ba? They mas iba yung romance, iba yung appeal ng nandun ka sa kuweba at yung panaginip mo, i-translate mo into creative artwork. Okay, nabanggit nyo kanina itong Lara, which is a brand right now which you're introducing and which you have introduced to the market for the Banig. Now, kasama natin ngayon si Yen Nacario. Yen, you are the brand manager of Lara. And before this, can I get the studio to please play not the documentary, but the Lara that fashion video? Because when I first saw this, I immediately started looking for my own banig because I said, this is not my mom's banig. This is something totally different. All right, so guys, could you please play that video that I sent over? This is Lara, and please, before anything else, think about Banig before. This is Banig now. All right, please play that video for us. All right, we're seeing right now. Okay, you know this video, so we're seeing right now. Well, she's a very lovely model, and I don't know what is naguluhan yung mata ko because una a very lovely Samarenya, obviously there, and then the shoot is done in Sohoton, so you're actually killing two birds with one stone, and this is essentially a fashion shoot and banig. So Yen, tell us.
So this is actually our new collection. It's called Heritage, and you will notice na yung banig meron ding textile na incorporated. So it's actually a marriage of two traditional art forms, two traditional weaves. So you've got the Banig weaving, and then the Kalinga textile. So with Lara, kasi what we want to do is really promote our traditional weaving art. And then ang gusto din natin dito ay ma-elevate yung banig and make it known globally. So in the past 2 years, because Lara launched in March 2018, in the past 2 years, that's what we've been doing. And at the same time, inaangat natin yung not only the quality but also the quality of life ng mga nanay natin na naglalara or nagwiwig ng banig. So it basically ang Lara na mention na ni Kong Ann kanina, it's actually just a marketing scheme para mahila namin yung buong Basay because their main source of living is the banig. Hinihila namin sila pataas para makilala sila globally.
All right. Ang Lara, of course, is that's a dialect. That's a word in your dialect, di ba?
Yes,
Samar. And that means
Lara. When you say Lara, it means to weave.
to weave. Oo. Yan kasi lala. Okay. See, so may kwento talaga. Napakaganda naman ng kwento. And obviously, napakaganda ng mga produkto. So, this is not your mom's or your lola's banig anymore. Now, first of all, let's go back to sorry. Before we go back to Congresswoman, Yen, Lara can be bought online, right? So these banig based products can be bought.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Opo, we have an active website. It's larasamar.com, and then you can also
Lara Samar. Okay.
Yes. You can also find us on Instagram at larasamarph. Nandun po lahat ng products natin, and we also ship globally. So bili na po.
Okay. Congresswoman, back to you, Congresswoman. Fantastic, because you know what? When I saw this videos, I just said to myself that this is really how you wanna do it different. You've got a fascinating reinvention or a different perspective to your product, which is the banig. And it's done amidst that beautiful setting of the Sohoton Caves. Just tell us a bit about this, and what do you want to achieve right now? What is the goal? So obviously there's the economic goal, which is to give livelihood, and that you're doing that, and hopefully more and more people will patronize the banig, Lara, so that more and more people from Basay can get a chance to work on these things and make money off these things. But where do you want to take this as a whole? What's the big picture goal, Congresswoman?
Yeah, thank you, Bing. Well, on top of the economic side that the people of Basey and the entire province of Samar can avail if makilala ho yung banig namin. Yung goal talaga natin is to pass the tradition from generation to generation. So we would like na ma-convince yung mga young ones to engage and indulge in banig weaving. And another one is to make it sustainable. Kasi kung hindi ho talaga susuportahan din ng gobyerno yung through funds, medyo may hirapan na ho talaga siya na maipasa pa natin sa susunod na mga henerasyon. And of course, if we will sustain it, automatically, alam naman natin na there's a value. And dun sa mga, especially na hindi siya, each banig na we-weave natin, hindi siya pareho ng, bawat isa is unique. Kasi isa-isa siyang ginagawa talaga. Mano-mano siyang ginagawa. It's not like products sa mga manufacturing firm na replica na siya. This is something that is an artisan product na lahat yan parang may pasensya ho, may effort na binigay, and may puso na binigay dun sa every piece of the banig.
Tsaka isipin niyo ha, that the tradition itself na etong mga ginagawa, yung basehan ng weaving are actually the dreams, inspiration from the people. Napakaganda naman ng kwentong yon, Congresswoman. All right, so with regard to that, no, let's just talk a bit about the bill because you're actually seeking a research and development center. So what does that mean? So when you get that done, what do you hope to establish? Because what we're seeing right now with Lara, with the Banig, these are essentially finished products to, di ba? Pero syempre, in a sense, ang unsung hero sa Banig, sa kwento ng Banig, si Tikog, yung Tikog. Okay, so please tell us what you really want to happen sa bilho na to.
Yes, we would like to establish a research institute or facility in the province. Of course, kasi before pa, when I was in the province, I really believe that in order for the program or the project to be really successful, it should be backed up with research. Oo. Kasi hindi pwede na bara-bara lang tayo. Oo. Of course, there's always yung tinatawag nating luck. But if it's with luck and at the same time backed up with research or pinag-aralan ho,
That's
mas tingin ko ang probability of success mas mataas po. So, we linked with the state university in our province to help us with this. And of course, with the UST. Kasi meron lang ho kaming napansin sa TICOG dun sa mga banig. Kasi since it's an organic, so hindi siya masyadong naglalast. So pag like gumawa kami ng shoes, syempre yung pag naglalakad tayo, may wear and tear yun eh. So we would like the TICOG products, pag ginawa na ho natin siyang banig, somehow it will last longer. And at the same time, yun yung direction sana na gusto namin. Kasi si farmers ngayon na nag-harvest at nagtatanim ho ng TICOG, hanggang dun lang ho yung ginagawa nila. So, pag sinabi, alam naman natin, pag raw materials, pag binenta mo yan, pag raw lang talaga siya, wala siyang value added, mas mura. Opo. Now, ang gusto na ho namin gawin, ang dream talaga namin with this banig weaving is si farmer, siya na rin ang magdaday ng product. Like, if we will provide a catalog and then those who would like to buy, kasi iba-iba yung gusto eh. Merong gusto mo ng ganitong color or ganitong design. So, we
customization.
want to match this kind of color and this kind of design. So, we will come up with a catalog. And then the farmers will dye it according to the color that the customer would like to have.
That's
and then,
yeah.
Si farmer, once na na-produce na niya yung mga dyed TICOG already, si banig weavers naman ang magka-catch noon para sila na yung gumawa dun sa pag-weave.
All right, Congresswoman, let me bring this conversation back to Yen. No? Yen, you're obviously younger than I am. Kaya gusto kong kasi sinasabi ni Congresswoman na gusto niya ang kabataan interesado rito. Okay, my question to you is this. How have people taken to these products? Do young who have been buying the different products? I saw the video, so it's obviously trying to talk to younger people. Have people your age been buying it? What do they say?
I'm not as young as you think, Sir Bing.
Okay, there you go.
Surprisingly, our target was the yuppies. Pero surprisingly, ang bumibili po sa amin ay ang mga mommies and lolas.
All right, so we go back to people my age. All right.
Sila po yung mga patrons talaga namin. That's why we were able to tap into Artefino and Filipina Z. These are bazaars that are run by Zonta clubs. And then sila po talaga ang aming number one supporters.
Sige, atin-atin lang yan.
Pero
Mahal.
we also have bags for the younger generation. Like you saw in the video, may mga camera bags din kami.
Yes.
And small totes. So there's a product for all age groups.
All right, Yen, I just was asking you a bit quietly. Are these things expensive? What are the ranges of the products? I mean, just for people to know.
Actually, si Lara po, sa Basay kasi serving, may mga sariling banig houses na doon. So meron na tayong mga established brands in Basay.
Okay.
Kami naman sa Lara, ayaw namin mag-compete with them. Kasi nga gusto namin silang hilain pataas, di ba? So
Sure.
what we did with our branding, we chose a different market. So kami, Lara, is catering to the,
Higher end.
higher end, yes. So, and then at the same time, we also have but we're employing all the banig associations in Basay. So actually, may sarili silang products pero gumagawa din sila for Lara.
All right. I just want to throw something at you because, again, it's pretty much material. What if some young designers or some people just suddenly get this inspiration? Their muse spoke to them. I want to design something using bunny. Can they approach you and say, "Look, Yen, I want to do this, and I want to I want to create something out of bunny, and this is my design." And can we work with you that way? Can they actually? Is the material pliant enough to be able to work? You know, for you to be able to work and do more with it than just bags and mats.
Yes, actually, Sir Bing, we've been working with a few designers already. There's Luis Espirito and then Julius Tarog. Si Julius Tarog actually used banig in his fashion show in Indonesia.
Wow.
So we made bags and accessories for him during the fashion show. And also, hindi lang po actually designers yung nakikipag-tie up sa amin. There are also hotels and resorts na nagpapagawa ng products nila. Like, sa Palawan, we have clients in Palawan na nagpapagawa sila ng totes for each of their villas. So, pag may bago silang pag may bagong guests, they get Lara tote, a customized Lara tote. So ganun po, actually very versatile kasi sir ang banig. Hindi lang siya pang bag, pwede rin siyang home accessories. So right now actually nakakatuwa yung aming association, yung aming banig association kasi merong from dito sa Manila may nag-order sa kanila ng banig na customized and then ginawa furniture yung
Furniture.
yes, inano siya sa ginawa siyang parang background ng
Okay.
dining set.
Ah,
Ano ng mga chair. So nakakatuwa.
all right, Congresswoman. Back to you, Congresswoman. Kasi fascinating that you're able to meld handicrafts, crafts, artisanal work with tourism. Is that the goal? Like, you purposely shot that video, that promotional video. Again, you hit two birds with one stone. Beautiful. The backdrop was just amazing. And yung Sohotod Caves, unbelievable. And right now, that's probably just one more reason I'm praying for the pandemic to end because alam nyo, again, ito yung minsan it takes for occasions like this to really thirst, to increase our thirst to rediscover our own land. To yung Pilipinas ay napakaganda. So is it really your purpose ba to bring people together to experience this? Magmanood sila ng weaving dun sa mga attractions so ninyo? Like the caves, for example? To bring tourism and itong weaving culture together? Oh, did I lose you, Congresswoman? I think nawala ta ng konti si Congresswoman Shari Antan. Are you there? Oh, sige. Si Congresswoman, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. My question was that we saw the video, and you were bringing in yung tourism and yung the weaving. Is
Yes.
that something which you're doing on purpose right now, na parang bring these two together to attract more people to come and visit you? Of course, when times are better, when the pandemic is gives us more time.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, actually the picture that was taken, yung na-post po natin, isa siya sa tourism circuit namin. So the turista will be parang isa siya sa stopover na po pwedeng ma-experience ng mga tourists doon sa Basey before going to Sohoton Cave. And that picture is the Saob Cave where Banig weavers are doing their work. Opo. So yun din talaga yung gusto natin. Sabi niyo nga, hitting two birds with one stone. Kasi gusto namin na makilala kami as tourist destination. And at the same time, we want also to spread the news that we have this quality kind of craftsmanship through banig weaving na po pwede rin namin ipagmalaki. Actually, we're also, kasi dalawa yung messaging na gusto naming mangyari.
Please go.
One is for the people to know about us, the beauty within Samar,
Sorry, when you say people,
and for our people
talk
to
about-
know that they are beautiful.
so the people of Samar,
The Samarnon.
the Samarnon.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so it's an internal ano rin, parang internal na campaign to boost.
Kasi dalawa yung
Mm-mm. Yes.
Yes.
No, sorry. I just want to clarify, lang, Congresswoman. When you say that you wanted to address the people through your communications, are you talking to the Samarnons or are you talking to Filipinos in general?
Both po. Because we have externally, we would like to express and iparating sa mga tao na merong maganda about Samar. But internally, we would like also to convince our people to have the pride of place.
Definitely so. Definitely so. And
So, yun ho.
judging from what you have and what you're able to do, those are two different things. Some people just have, and some people have to do because they don't have. You've got both, and so that's something to be very, very proud of. It's 9:56 right now. We're about to end this hour, and we're not going to end this this interview for this week, but next week we're going to be talking about. Can you just tell us a bit what we're talking about next week? Because that is something, again, and I will be corny here. That is something I am hungering for.
Yeah, we're so thank you, Bing, for having that introduction. Actually, we are so excited to let the people know about our heirloom food or the cuisine, the dishes in the province of Samar. Kasi meron tayong tinatawag na Kapampangan food. Meron tayong tinatawag na Ilocano
Yeah.
na pagkain, merong Bicolano na pagkain. Wala. So, yun yung gusto ng kain coming from us.
Okay.
And honestly ho, pag sinabi mong taga kami sa pagkain, kasi alam namin ang masarap. So, yun ang and ang history nito, well, I will just tell you a glimpse of it, na yung mga heirloom recipes, tinatago pa po yun sa mga aparador ng mga lola at lolo. Minsan kinakamatayan na yun, hindi pa napapasa sa iba. So ngayon we're encouraging our people, the Samarnons, to flaunt it. Huwag nating itatago yun. It's not for us to keep, but it's for us to show it, to show off.
You and share.
And be proud of being Samarnon.
Wow.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So, yun ho.
Of viewers.
Thank you in advance for inviting us.
Very exciting po. And you know what? Dito po sa Regional Roundup, nakikita ho natin yan, there are so many things, so many stories that we can tell about ourselves. Minsan hindi lang ho natin kwento pa sa iba tao, hindi naririnig yung kwentong yun. Pero again, ito, ngayon siguro nga, panahon ng pandemya, panahon ng quarantine at tagang tayo nakakulong sa ating mga tahanan, it's the time for us to let our minds wander at pag-isipin natin, ano pa yung pwedeng puntahan pagka okay ng panahon or anong mga pagkain pwedeng tikman. At nako mga kaibigan, ito, judging from it, definitely a must on your list of things to do is a trip to Samar po. So thank you very much, Congresswoman, and thank you very much, Yen, for appearing on the show. And we will have you again next week to talk about the secret. What is that? How do you call that?
Secret Kitchens of Samar.
The Secret Kitchens of Samar. All right. This has been Bing for the Regional Roundup. Magbabalik po tayo next week. Dito lamang sa Radio Pilipinas.